Yo, what's going down, Commanders? Early morning here. I've just woken up to this little a message from War Commander executive producer Fidget, and I'm going to read through it. It will be the first time I've read through it. Well, kind of, because I've seen some posts, but I thought if I get to it early enough, I won't have spoiled everything for myself, and maybe some of you guys that don't go to the forum and don't go to the. I don't know if it's posted on the Discord. Wait 1 second. I've got the Discord open. Read only. I would have thought it would have been in there. So Drake had one job. One job only. Rules, social media, monthly, social media. That's just links to the Facebook. So I would have thought it would have been in there. Read only. And what he's done is he's posted it on the Kixeye forums, but not on the Discord forums. That's kind of sucks. One job, Drake. You had one job, bro. Anyway, moving forward. So this is greetings, Commanders. My name is Fidget, and I'm the I can't even say that for some reason, and I normally could. The executive producer of War Commander. I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you all and to address. I'm sure he's been on Drake's Dungeon before, and to address some of the challenges you may have been facing, as well as touch on what's in store for us in the future. Interesting. I joined War Commander on the design team and have been through the event format restructures, new generations of units, the introduction of factionless uniques, and so much more. Big whoop. We are a tight, committed team, and work hard every week to create new content for you all to enjoy. Keeping this pace going. Why do we need the pace of the new content, new units, new this, new that, new? Maybe just let the units that we've got, or the units that we've already got in the game, bring them to a standard where they're still useful, rather than. And you could add levels on there, time-based levels, but as long as they come up to the standard of what we've got right now. You don't need to introduce the same unit but call it a different name every fucking 6 months. Simple as that, Kixeye. It's not hard, not rocket science. Right, we are committed. We are tight, committed, and hard working. Every week to create new content for you all to enjoy. Keep this pace going for us. For you especially when you need to address the ever-growing list of technical hurdles such as server problems, negative blood thorium balances, broken base accolades. Why are we worried about them? And cheats and exploits. Oh, it's nice that he's hit on the cheats and exploits. We take all of this very seriously and do our best to ensure we are tackling this as quickly as possible. My reading is terrible this morning, guys. I do apologise. I feel like I haven't had enough coffee. Believe me when I say that we hear your concerns and are hard at work to address them. Well, the accolades should be last on the list, which they are there. The cheats and what it should be the first thing on every morning is what can we do to the cheats. Every morning Kixeye come into the office. What can we do about the cheats? That's the first question they should be asking. Negative blood thorium. I have seen people with that. I'm not sure what it's all about. I don't know. But base accolades, server problems has been a bad one for I would say the last 3 or 4 events. Not just main events, I mean 3 or 4 events throughout the month. In the last 18th month, we've knocked off a lot of items off our list. Stack compression, which we're going to end up doing in the next 6 months. The switch to HMTL 5, 18 months? I thought we was 2 years into HMTL 5, CC18, and crushing several cheats, to name a few. What's coming up next for us? In the end of 2022, we'll be launching a new subvent called Skirmish. Subvent. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Skirmish, okay. Rolling out a new line of heroes. So we're going to get to see some more heroes. It looks like they've got big plans for the heroes. And of course, hang on. So that's either this month or next month we're going to get another heroes? Or is that part of this skirmish? It's kind of misleading a little bit there. And of course, our annual Kixmas giveaways in December. There's more coming in 2023 with a PvP adjacent subvent called Sector Breach. Changes to Shadow Ops and new versions of Showdown. Changes to Shadow Ops. So there's quite a lot. They are doing things. They are working on stuff, I guess. But are they working on the correct stuff? I would have liked a little bit more information about these events. Let's see if there is any more. So a new version of Showdown. As some of you may also know, we'll be moving our forums over to Discord. I do want to discuss that probably on the live show in order to more centralise our community. With that move, I'm committed to having a consistent presence on the forums, and will be participating in discussions and making myself more available to hear your concerns and great ideas. It's been 10 years since War Commander launched, over 10 years, shall I say, and we've come this far all because of you. You wouldn't have thought that. Sometimes the way condescending comments come out, the moderators and the community managers, you wouldn't think they appreciate that we are the ones that kept this game going, the players. Without the players, with very few players in the game, they probably wouldn't have the game they have got now. So yeah, a little bit more tactile with your presence. Not so much this what's his name? Fuglet? Fidget. Maybe rein in some of the necks on Discord. Make them less condescending. Make them less of a prick, if you may say. And you might get some better comments on there, more appealing to people, and you just make it a nicer place. Cut down on the trolling, and don't have no special fucking favouritisms to certain players, especially ones that have been banned 12 times in a row and not been permanently banned. You know what I mean? Not off there, I mean in the game, because that's where most of them are, on the fucking War Commander Discord, because they're not welcome anywhere else. I am kind of looking forward to this. A new version of Showdown. Is that in 2023? This is kind of strange, because it's a sub-fence skirmish rolling out a new line of heroes. I have got a little picture here about, let me zoom in for you guys. I will tease a little. It focuses on older units, and the question is about skirmish. It focuses on older units, not like special force old, but a few months old. So you don't have to have brand new stuff to participate in it. That's the only clue I'll give you for now. So it's older units. It's kind of arse about face. This all feels arse about face. I wish you'd go into a little bit more detail, but that's obviously Kixeye's hook, is to keep the players guessing. And of course, an annual Kixmas giveaways. Last year was a bit poor at best, the giveaways. I'm not going to complain, because it is free content, I guess you can call it that. Yeah, I would have liked to seen a little bit more pushed our way, especially to some of the newer players in the game. Give them some. Well, they have give some. I'll tell you what Kixeye have done. People that logged into their game a couple of weeks back, I think it was 2 weeks back, and they hadn't logged in for 6 months, a year, they got given level like 18 and 19 commandants and Hyperions and Janissaries. What about the players that have been logged in for 6 months, that have returned 6 months before, that haven't got these units to that level? You're sort of like you've catered for the returning players. The players that have been in the game and haven't left for 10 years don't get fuck all. And then you've got the players that returned over 2 weeks ago, so 6 months, a year ago, struggling their way to get and there is a lot right now that have been returning. I've seen a lot of inflow of old players coming back. This category, the middle category there, it needs a little bit of attention, I feel. I think that would be fairer for them. Give everyone the pack. Everyone should have got that pack. The higher levels would have them units to that level anyway. So just throw the pack out for everyone. I do want to hit down on the Discord, being where the forum's going. As I just said, this post never made it to the Discord, so that shows what's going on. If they can't even get this post onto the Discord, being the first one that, after they said they was moving over to the Discord, it should have been there. It should have been posted there when this was posted on the forums. I feel this is a money thing at Kixeye. This is to save the you imagine how many thousand lines of text and talking and chatting and all that sort of stuff. The accolades that people have won for discussing on the forums, that's all being saved onto a server. Will they pass these savings back into the game? Probably not. It'll probably go to the investors and the company that owns it, which is a shame. The game needs a large investment to bring it forward even further than what it has been. We will be doing the shows as normal. We are working things out, ironing the creases out, if you like, to make sure that we can keep doing the live streams about the new coming stuff, the downtime patch notes and all that sort of stuff. So don't panic about that, guys. Nothing will change. As you can see, there's a little CD 33 in the bottom left corner. That is because it will be hiding my name from the Kixeye employees in case they do want to ban me again from the forums. I am only using it as a read-only chat. I don't engage with anyone on there that is pointless and futile. They've got their favourites. The moderators have got their favourites that they allow to abuse the rules and get away with murder, and then they've got the people that they dislike and they're banned straight away. So I've had to come up with a way to stop them from seeing who I am on Discord, and that way we hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get all the patch notes and everything else out to you guys. That isn't going to change. It's just money saving, and it ain't going to be passed. It ain't going to trickle down into the game, and we're not going to see much change from what we've seen. The first thing that Kixeye should have made a big post about the server issues and the way the events have been structured. Not structured, because I think they've been good, but the way the events have run from a performance standpoint, they've run crap, and it's got to the point where it's embarrassing for the people working on War Commander. Hopefully this guy is a man of his word and he will engage with the community a little bit more and discuss things that are coming out. I think that's the most important thing. Is in this game, it's very important we get all the details, especially once the unit's in our hand. We need every single detail that unit has in detail. If we haven't got the details, we can't make an educated guess on how good the unit is, how bad it's going to be. And I'm guessing that's another reason why they keep it from us, because if we don't know half the stats, we can't make an educated guess as whether the unit's worth coining or not. I've seen a lot of people upset about the Rhino X. They've coined it to 20. They're kind of I don't know why. It's got a gambling addiction, I think, and that's the problem with a lot of the players in this game is they like to gamble with their own money on units that are probably not worth the gamble. That's the straight answer. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep you no longer. Hopefully the shows go on anyway, guys, and this isn't Kixeye trying to put a stop to that as well. I would have liked to have seen maybe not me, because I've been a dickhead on the War Commander Discord, but a lot of players have been banned on there, and you know, especially with them moving across from the forums to the Discord forums, there should have been a little forgiven, a little olive branch put out to everyone in the game. And I'm not saying I want the olive branch. I think I'm happier as I am, not knowing half the shit that goes on the War Commander Discord, but some players that have said something maybe once that has been out of line, they've jumped on the bandwagon, got banned for something silly. Everyone deserves a second chance, in my opinion. But that's Kixeye rule, and they're a power to their own, I guess. They only want yes people on the Discord, and that's a shame. They can't have any negative thoughts on there, or people that may be a little bit angry that they've spent a lot of money in the game and they're not getting value for it. Anyway, that's me done. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye bye.